If you reply to your college students' "I hate it here" text with reassurance, you could be making homesickness worse. Today I'm sharing 5 brain-based strategies that work better than reassurance, starting with one that sounds completely backwards. Let's go. Here's tip 1: expect the opposite of awesome. If you stop selling the vision of college life as so amazing and wonderful, your student will be able to handle the icky parts a lot better. Icky parts like homesickness. Because when the reality, "I really miss home," is so much worse than the hype, "Ooh, college life is great," your brain experiences a prediction error, and that makes it panic. And that panic leads to all those uncomfortable, horrible feelings of homesickness. Instead, normalize for your student that adjustment is bumpy, no matter when it happens in the year. It's bumpy, it's okay, it's expected. Here's an analogy you can share that students really seem to get. You know when you jump into a swimming pool and the water's freezing cold, and then eventually you adjust and you have fun. It's not like anyone came and poured a bunch of hot water into the swimming pool. Your body just adapted. College works the same way. If your student knows to expect that cold jolt and that everything isn't always going to be warm and fuzzy and amazing, they won't feel blindsided. They'll know that it's just going to take a hot minute to get past those uncomfortable feelings before the better ones come along. So think about all the ways you've tried to sell college life to your student, and the next time they tell you they're homesick or something else icky about college, just agree that college life can suck. And then you can jump into the swimming pool analogy or any of the other strategies we're going to talk about today. Tip 2, motivation is optional. If your student waits to feel motivated to want to go to school or to get past homesickness, they're going to have a lot harder time doing it. But if they take action, motivated or not, they're going to spend a lot less time missing home and a lot more time having fun. In a nutshell, motivation follows behavior, not the other way around. So how do you encourage your college kid to do small and realize that motivation is optional? Here's a way I'm stealing from my college kids who use it all the time. Frame your suggestions as mini challenges. Stuff like say hi to 2 people in your class. Ask if you can sit with someone in the cafeteria. Go down the hall at the dorm, poke your head in, and ask the neighbor where the RA is. No lifelong friend additions, just someone to tell you when the movie starts or someone to grab lunch with. My 2 college kids use mini challenges for everything. Studying for finals, getting out of a sports slump, writing a paper that's due in 24 hours. And yes, homesickness, because honestly, homesickness can happen all 4 years of college. Use this one to help your homesick student gain a little momentum away from that heaviness of missing home. Tip 3 of our unconventional strategies, I like to call watch the wave. If your student knows that homesickness comes in waves, they can trust that those overwhelming emotions are going to pass. Because what do waves do? They build, they peak, and then they break. If your student doesn't know that about homesickness, the fear of the wave can be worse than the wave itself. So use this analogy and help your student come up with things to tell its brain so it will calm down. I know I feel sad right now, but it's going to pass. I felt pretty good yesterday. I know that that feeling will come back in an hour or so when this wave is over. And since talking to yourself usually isn't enough alone to change those feelings, help your kid come up with a physical plan. Have them come up with a list of what to do at that emotional peak. Things like go for a walk, stream your favorite playlist, play games on your phone. My kids love the free games from New York Times. Oh, and this one is a kid favorite. Have them eat something super sour or fiery Cheetos. I mean, at our house, Sour Patch Kids are a favorite. Those strong flavors help the brain chill and redirect away from those homesick feelings. Ooh, I think I'm going to do a video about that in the future, why really strong flavors can help your brain regulate. Okay, 3 down and 2 to go. And the last 2 are game changers based on things your kid already knows how to do, but just isn't doing yet. Tip 4, run the highlight reel. If your student can get a break from the negative thinking caused by homesickness, they have a better chance of remembering why they wanted to go to college in the first place. My favorite way to do that is to highlight all those hard things they've done before and made it to the other side. Like this. I was thinking how you powered through that brutal AP class, or remember that really rude boss you had in your summer job and how you handled that with such grace and went to work every day anyway? Invite them in. What else would you put on your highlight reel of all the hard things you've done before you got to college? And make it feel collaborative and not some kind of a pop quiz. Drawing on past success feels familiar to the brain, and that is super smoothing, and that can get them past, I hate it here, I can't do this, to, okay, maybe I can try a few things about college life. And don't worry if they're not in a mood to offer anything up themselves. You can still give your examples, the brain still hears them. And if this doesn't land at this time, this strategy, then you have 4 other ones you can try. So let's keep going. Tip 5, drop your anchor. If your student doesn't waste their time trying to outrun homesickness, they can find ways to feel better with simple daily rituals. So encourage your student to create 2 or 3 non-negotiable rituals. Listening to a playlist first thing when they wake up, a weekly workout, Sunday dinner with a friend. I know for my daughter, her rituals have become some of her favorite parts of college, like going to her favorite coffee place every Thursday after class. For my freshman son, he has lunch every Tuesday with the same friend. Here's why this works. These micro rituals create predictability. And remember, our brains love predictability, and that soothing nature makes them feel safe. And when they feel safe, they can be more ready to explore other parts about campus and college living and get past homesickness. One heads up though, all of these tips help, but not when your student is in full meltdown mode. That's when you need strategies to calm that emotional storm first. I put those together in a free guide called Homesick SOS. It also has other strategies to help your students settle in. I'll put that link in the description. Grab it because homesickness can happen all year long, and I want you to be ready. Hold up, before you go, if you're thinking, none of this is going to work for my student, your brain might be telling you stories. Stories like, you made the wrong decision, they went too far away to school, I knew they couldn't handle this. I made a video that reveals the biggest lies homesickness whispers to parents and what's actually true. Watch it next so you don't let fear call the shots on that next, I hate it here, I want to come home call. See you there.